In September of 2025, I posted a poll. Little did I know that the last second decision to include one single tank would change my experience on YouTube for the rest of the year. Since then, I have received hundreds of comments asking for one single video. And so, after months and months of waiting, here it is. The Tesák video. I wasn't joking, by the way. I have gotten hundreds of comments on all of my videos, my shorts, my community posts. You guys would not leave me alone. I was even getting comments from like real, actual YouTubers asking for a Tesák video. I mean, somebody took it upon themselves to tell Chems that they wanted me to make a Tesák video. You guys were insane. But you know what? The wait is over. Here you go. Take your Tesák slop and get out of here. Now, one of the reasons why this video took so long is because I genuinely didn't know what to do. Like, what do I do that hasn't been done already? So you know what? I just decided to do it all. A little while ago, I put out a post that basically said, what the fuck do I do for the Tesák video? And, well, I got a bunch of different suggestions. And so, I tried to do my very best to do as much as I could. And I mean, you know I couldn't make this video without at least plugging something. So if you like this video, maybe leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out the rest of the channel because I have a bunch of different content that I have a feeling you'd like. And if you already watch my videos, I have a Discord that will be linked in the description. Alright, that's shameless enough for me. Let's get on to it. Now, I would like to start off this video by acknowledging a fraud in the community. For the past 5 months, there has been one person commenting Tesák under every single piece of media that I posted. Every short, every YouTube post, and every YouTube video that I post, he is there commenting Tesák. So one day I decided, you know what? Let me go check out his channel. And what do I see but not a tier list? And where is the Tesák? A tier? You dedicate your entire experience on my YouTube channel for multiple months commenting Tesák and you don't even put it in S? Are you kidding me? A? This man is a fraud, and I want him called out in the comments right now. Sorry about that. Got a little heated. Okay. Maybe it's time for me to actually talk about the tank now. If you ask me, there is one reason why people want to see the Tesák. There is one thing that makes this tank good, and it's this. I fucking jumped on top of him and rammed him. Oh my god! When you pen all the HE shots, it is alarming how quickly the HP goes down. No, that guy got one shot. I wanted to shoot him. Oh!
Okay. YouTube short. Okay.
Get fucked. Fucking HE clip. Holy shit. The Tesak is certainly a unique tank. I mean, if you ask most good players what they think about it, they'll say,
I think it's a shit tank.
and, well, for good reason. I mean, it's a light tank, but if you try to play it like a light tank... No way, I got outlit through the bush! Oh. Oh, no way he lit me through the fucking bush, dude. I mean, look at this. All the other light tanks are dead, and still... No way! And you know what? That's not an inherently bad thing. I love doing damage in my light tanks, but even when doing damage, it's just so... hard.
How much AP pen do you have?
Not enough to pen his ass, though.
See, I told you.
Wait, not enough to pen his side. Are we dead ass? Yeah. I have his flush side. I did 300. Ass is red. Right. Flush side. And I can already hear you saying, well, load gold then. And like, yeah, but guess what? The gold does less damage too. And if you're doing less damage, what's the point of a damage dealing light tank? And that's not mentioning the fact that this tank is fucking massive, and it has almost no armor, so anything can HE pen it if they just aim a little bit. And that just makes for a tank that is so difficult to play well. I mean, if you're like a solo light tank in this on proc, and the enemies have literally any other light tank, you lose. You lose the game. There's almost nothing you can do. Unless that light tank is genuinely brain dead, you lose the game. And this isn't mentioning the one thing that makes this tank almost completely irrelevant for me. The AMX 13105. In almost every single situation that I play in the Tesak, I think to myself, damn, if I was an AMX 13105, I would have gotten 1,000 more damage. I would have gotten 3,000 more spotting. Because they do the same thing, but the 13105 in 90% of situations does it so much better. And the worst part is, if you look at the stats on paper, it doesn't even look like the 13105 is better, but I promise you it is. I mean, take a look at this. Obviously, it is so much better at spotting. It's not even close. They're about the same speed, but the difference is the guns, okay? Sure. The Tesak has way more DPM, it's technically more accurate, it blooms less, it doesn't matter. You have to sit there in the Tesak shooting and taking so much damage back, when in the AMX, oh, pop out, shoot, go back away. Pop out, shoot, go back away. You do not have to sit out in front of them. The clip for the AMX does more damage, and you can actually shoot at range. The Tesak is absolutely useless if you're shooting like across or anything else. The 13105 also doesn't have the pen problem because its gold doesn't lose damage. Now I will give it credit. In the end of the game, when you're just farming damage, the Tesak is way better at racking up the end game damage. But for the majority of the game, I'd much rather take the 13105. Oh, and I forgot to mention the biggest bait that this tank does. This tank's HE is a straight up trap because it does so much damage. You really want those high damage clips, but it has almost no pen. So you end up doing less damage than your AP would have done like 99% of the time. And I guess that's not like against the tank, but still, it's just so annoying. And yet, after all that, I think I really like it. I mean, it's got that flair. When you do play it well, it's very fun. And I think after months of playing this tank, I've kind of figured it out. So what are this tank's strengths? Well, its clip potential is actually pretty good after 2.0, and it has a quick reload, so the DPM does feel very nice, and it lets out that 1000 damage very quickly. When you combine this with very decent mobility and good HP for a light tank, you get a tank that is very good at racking up the damage towards the end of the game. The problem is the rest of the game where you're kind of useless. So I've got a system. In the beginning of the game, you play like a very passive light tank. You can scout, but you don't want to go too far because you are going to get outlit if you're aggressive. Towards the middle of the game, you can start looking at your map for stragglers, for people that you could go and assassinate quickly and get into cover. You don't want to expose yourself too much, but you can definitely go and play the game and get some damage or spotting depending on your situation. It's okay if you lose HP during this, but don't lose too much because you're going to want it for the end. Towards the end is where you can really start to play the game. This is where you can rack up so much damage by just going in and playing well. Getting your clip out, getting into cover, getting your clip out again. That's what you're looking for. This is where you trade all the rest of your HP that you've been saving. Now, obviously, this does change from game to game depending on if your team's winning, if your team's losing, what map you're on, but you're always able to be more aggressive towards the end of the game with the Tesak rather than the beginning. And when you play like this, it actually ends up being pretty good. So I've put together 2 games that I think exemplify what I'm talking about. And we start on mines, and I'm actually up against tier 8s, which means I'm able to be way more aggressive than I normally would be. And I'm going to go fight for the hill because I know that my gun could be devastating against lower tiers. Now I'm actually loading HE because if you're against lower tiers, there's actually a much higher chance that you find something that you can pen. Unfortunately, I find a Sturv and I don't quite intuition, so I just take my 500 damage. Luckily though, it does end up paying off because I'm able to get behind this guy, and if there's a Tesak with HE behind you, I mean, just pack it up, man. At this point, I can tell that we're definitely going to lose hill, and I don't want to be stuck up here with all the enemies, so I know I'm going to have to drive off in front of everybody, but it's just a risk I'm going to have to take. Now, I definitely should have loaded AP at this point, but this is honestly a problem that I have where I'm loading HE when I should be loading AP, or I'm loading AP when I should be loading APCR. But this is definitely something that you have to keep in mind when you're playing the Tesak. Now, if you remember what I told you before, I'm looking for people who might be isolated that I could go in and clip and then quickly leave. And this T30 looks like he's completely alone. This might be a perfect chance to go clip him. At this point, I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing, as nobody's really alone. They're all clustered together, which means I'm gonna have to be poking multiple people if I want to get a clip out, which is generally pretty bad for this tank. But there are 2 key things to notice. 1, there's nobody in the back. Look, everybody's lit, and nobody's sitting in the back. And 2, the enemies are pushing beach right now, which means they're spotting my TDs in the back, which means everybody's gonna be focused forward. So, when this Centurion gets lit, it's basically free. Alright, fast forward a little bit, and my team is losing. And I need to get around so I can catch them off guard as they try to push in. And it does work. I see my opening to get the IS-3, and then my mouse starts disconnecting. I genuinely don't know what happened here. You can see me sitting here unplugging and replugging in my mouse because it just wasn't working half the time. It was super spotty. But thankfully, once I got the mouse working again, I'm able to take him out. Now looking at the map, I can see an opportunity to catch these guys on hill off guard. Looking at the Manti's HP, I know I'm not going to be able to kill him with this clip, so I shoot him as I back into safety and the cover of my teammates. And then, because of just how quick this tank's reload is, I'm able to actually catch him off guard. He thinks I'm on reload, but I've already reloaded. I'm now able to scare him off and win the hill. However, at this point they know that I've won the hill, so they're not going to really be poking me. So I need to find a new angle to catch them off guard. And my play forces him forward into my teammate, who promptly kills him. And now all that's left is to finish off the CLC to win the game. When this tank is in a tier 8 game, it feels incredible. The gun is truly good against things that do not have armor. Now that you saw me go in depth in one, I'm gonna go through this next one pretty quickly. I think this game really showcases something that you don't usually want to happen, but you can still make work. In this game, I lose most of my HP in the very beginning, which is pretty bad for this tank. Yeah, so in this game, an E5 and an RHM push through pretty quickly, and me being stupid and greedy, I don't get out in time. Luckily, my teammates and I are able to finish them both off, but this leaves me on very, very low HP for the rest of the game. Actually, real quick, I want you to listen to this. You don't need sound detection. You can hear the artillery shoot you and get out of the way. I know this is pretty common to know, but just in case you didn't. Alright, so I have no HP. What can I do? Well, not much. I sit up in this bush for a while until I realized that this AMX could just very easily go up and kill me, so I back up to this other bush and I sit there spotting their light tanks. It's tempting to take the shot, but I know that I'm just gonna die if I do. A little while later, this guy gives me a side, and I know that nobody actually knows I'm here, so I'm able to get in a little bit of chip damage. And then my platoon mate tells me that the CAX isn't actually sitting up there anymore, so I'm able to shoot this guy too. And luckily enough, there's a tree blocking his vision, so he can't actually light me. And just when I think I'm able to play the game, I start lagging. And then I lag so hard, I disconnect from the server. And when I come back, the game's basically over. But that means that I'm able to be super aggressive again and rack up as much damage as I can before the end. And somehow, just like that, I turned a game that I lost all my HP in and then disconnected into a pretty good game, just because this tank is that good at racking up damage at the end. So I don't got a good transition for this next part, and there's this one guy on Discord that's been asking me to say this Polish word for like months now, so why not? Dżdżownica. Tell me how I did, because I am very American. Alright, so before I said that I wanted to do everything in this video, and on my channel I do this 1 week series, but if I did that in this video it would be like an hour long, and I don't want to do that. So I decided to do a mini part where it's basically 1 day of that series. But here's the thing, those types of videos tend to be the most liked by my community, and I like it when my videos do well. So, if this video gets 500 likes, I will do a follow-up video to this in the 1 week series where I try to 3-mark the Tesák. So normally I give myself 10 games per day to complete some challenge, but this time there's only 1 day, so I'll have 10 games total. My only goal over these 10 games is to match my high-end AMX 13105 DPG. On multiple occasions, I've been able to get 4,000 DPG over 10 games in the AMX 13105, and I want to match that in the Tesák. Poor guy. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. I don't even know what this song is, man, but it was so good I couldn't not use it. Like I said, going into this day, I had one thing in mind. I needed 4,000 damage in every single game I played. Unfortunately, Game 1 really didn't get the memo. Yeah, back then, I think it's time. Voices can no longer be ignored.
For real, all your comments.
Dude, it's such good engagement bait, though. Dude, I can't pen this guy. Now I can. Damn. Poor guy.
And plus, then I have to buy a ton of gas.
That is true. Dang. Like, if I wanted to... Oh, fuck. If I wanted to...
I'm a terrible shot.
Dude, you have a TVP in your ass, and he's still looking at me. What an idiot.
It didn't show up on my screen for some reason.
I was munching.
Yeah, you shot me. Yeah, you do a lot of damage.
Yeah?
I was barely doing anything that game.
Me too. Thankfully, Game 2 came in to make up for it. Oh shit, I got rid of it. I might be dead.
For a new car, it's more.
Fucking T100 just like goes in and kills himself.
Yeah, I got double tracked. This game is not real.
This game is not... Hello? The fucking bad chat just suicides me. Please kill him. Stop bouncing your fucking shots, dude. Oh. Did you see that? Plus 1,038. I wouldn't get too used to that though, because I'll let you in on a little secret. This is the highest damage I do all day. In Game 3, I got a little greedy. This is called foreshadowing. Ooh! The Leo 1 directly next to me just ate fucking 1,700. There, though. Oh. Yeah. And the gamer saw me knock down a tree. And guess what happens in the next game? Oh, nice. I got F-feed. Again. Again. And after a couple more pretty terrible games. Oh, fish. Okay. Alright, I'll take 900. There's the DBVs whose ass I want to penetrate. Yeah, don't auto-aim, kids. I can't even pen him in the ass, bro. What the fuck? I'm getting lit through the bush, dude? Come on. Dude, this tank is so ass. I just get lit through the fucking bush. Help.
How did that miss?
Help.
Ow. Yeah, I tried, bro.
Why did he do
Try
that?
to move and shoot this DBV. No, I'll let you have it.
I actually aimed the back of his turret that time, and I did get the pens. Unfortunately, my game is still literal dog shit. Yeah, something tells me I'm not fucking getting the 4K. I found a very, very angry FV player. So, if you know Game Tank 33, ask him why he was so angry. Why am I getting pushed out by my fucking teammate, dude? The FV's still trying to push me out, but he's like actually dog shit, so he can't fucking catch me. Thankfully, I was able to make up for it in the rest of the game.
Get him. Ooh.
Nice. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Oh, why is there a 140 literally sitting in their cap circle, dude? What is that? In Game 9, I found one of my friends in the game, and he promptly made a beeline to kill me. Help. Titan, help. He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. Oh, he knows. Oh my god, bro. I think it was my fucking friend that killed me. God damn it. It was. Yes! Thankfully, my other friend went AFK and completely threw the game, so we ended up winning.
Or went AFK and lost the game.
I said, why is he AFK? And he goes, I don't fucking know why, idiot. And unfortunately, Game 10 wasn't that great. It just had a few donations. Oh! I don't want to get shot by that. Alright, I'll poke.
Reloading.
Plus 700.
Your normal clip is 1,000?
Yeah.
I have to go back to base.
WT.
Bro, I turned around.
He hits me on the move. And a severe lapse in judgment.
They're definitely going back. Oh, I was wrong.
They were not indeed
They
going
both
back.
shot. Please, someone shoot him. Oh my god.
I got you,
I'm
homie.
bad. Go clip the DZT then.
I'll take him a one-shot if he gets slightly lucky.
Why were they both still there?
They're gamers. And yeah, he got slightly lucky. Yeah. In the end, I got 8 wins and only 2 losses, and honestly, I'm getting pretty close to the 2 mark. And as for the DPG... You ready to see if I got 4,000 bagged them?
Yeah.
2,603. Yeah, that went, worse than I was hoping. But, you know what? We'll save the real goals for if I ever actually make a Tesák 1 week video. There is just something about playing the Tesák that makes the game less serious. It doesn't feel as important or as try-hardy when I'm playing the Tesák. I just drive around and shoot people. It's less strategy and more just click. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. It actually makes the game a lot more fun when you're playing it. I mean, it's a goofy tank and it's goofy to play. Look at this. The Tesak literally snuck into Verizon headquarters just to cut out my internet here. Oh, nice. Nice. This is exactly what I wanted to do. Nice. And I have dubbed this goofiness the Tesak Effect. Look, if I'm being honest, I had a lot of funny clips from playing with one of my friends, and I really just wanted to show them off. I need an excuse. Okay, that's what this section is. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna enjoy it. Just watch. I need like clips of me doing HE clips.
clips of you insta
See,
dying
like
as well.
that.
Can you like jump off here?
No.
Rigged? Invisible wall hack? Yeah, nice cross, bud. Hey, stop blocking me. Biggest armor in the game. Holy English, bro. Could I please fall back?
No, wait, we can talk about this.
Let's talk about it. Oh.
No. Oh no, he's coming! Coming! What the fuck do I
He's got
do?
HE on, right? He's got HE on, he's ready for you. He doesn't have enough gun elevation to fucking shoot you, bro. Oh, I think he does, I think he does. You should probably move.
It's fine, dude. I can't back up because the Leo gets me. And oh, he can get up!
Ruh-roh. I don't think this guy really fucking likes you, man.
He's coming!
Holy low IQ, like, sub-sentient fucking person, bro.
He's just sitting there.
He's just killed my life. Bro, what is this path,
Woo!
bro? Holy AI-generated player, bro.
Being
Pathing,
covered
bro.
by a Hirschkef, though.
He doesn't really care, though.
Hello? It's not looking.
Holy robots, bro.
Hello?
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Uh-oh. He knows. Yeah, he's looking.
Why is the Lynx
What's
on
that
our
Lynx
side?
doing?
Bionic Missile. What a beast fucking name, though. Bada bang, bada boom. Nice name, bro.
Am I gonna... Why'd you shoot?
So I got scared. Perhaps you will reconsider sitting in front of the lion.
My fucking tank just isn't responding.
The lion has that effect. Surely I cross for free, right?
Yes.
What a
No,
fucking...
teammate.
Bro,
Oh my god.
what a... Steve
Dude, my fucking teammate's just holding me!
Ooh.
I'm just lucky that nobody's looking at me right now.
Nobody likes you. Type of shit.
I need a map guide for this.
It's not optimal as I'm playing here.
I'm already outlit, dude. I'm playing the safe position and I get outlit by the fucking hacker. Okay.
Same.
Holy shit!
Oh, pal, let me tell you. He died
All
now.
sitting there waiting.
They're all ready for me.
I also figured since everybody was telling me to play the Tesak, I might as well make my first game of World of Tanks in the new year be in the Tesak. And you know what? It went pretty well.
First game of 2026. And it's in a fucking Tesak. Great. I think it's honestly just kind of free for me to go up. Dude, what the fuck? Plus 1,000? Plus 800 on a passion? Oh, well, he missed the line. Fuck you. What? He fucking hits that. Uh-oh. Oh, I need cap for mission.
And yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. I've been yapping about the Tesak for almost 30 minutes now. I don't really have anything else to say. Well, actually, I do have one more question. Now that the Tesak video's out, what are you guys going to be asking for? Well, I guess I'll find out, right? If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out the other ones. Again, 500 likes, and we'll get I'll get a second Tesak video. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, and bye.